Alright, I'm just gonna be straightforward with this, but after watching Layla's video about what happened and the drama that was happening, I didn't want to just stay silent anymore and just talk in the comments. So this is what this video is about. Do not send hate to Layla or anyone mentioned within the video. I don't hate the girl, but I'm just irritated and annoyed by what she's doing. She's 12, but I don't think it excuses her for doing what she did, especially when it involves harassment, suicide, and death threats. Especially when she's only a kid on the internet, that's very alarming for someone like me. As a person who was 12 and has tried to make drama on the internet, I've never really gone through with it, nor did I ever try making another. Drama is just some stress you're putting onto another person, and it's just ruining the mental health of that person and people around you. It makes you toxic. Which is why talking about this is a very sensitive thing for me to do. But there's no other way to stopping her, considering that she keeps on making videos about it and keep on talking about it. And she still texted me. We actually had a recent call a few days ago. So I was really surprised by the way she was talking and the way she made me sound like when she doesn't really understand what we were thinking or saying. She didn't fully grasp that thought, considering that it was mostly her fault that she was banned. To give everyone some insight on what's happening or what happened, apparently me and Layla had a disagreement on how to send our parts. She came to me because I was open for art trades in Amino, and I wanted mine sent via email. I've always asked others to send it via email in commissions and art trades recently. It wasn't much of a problem or a big deal because I use a fan account, so I think I'm safe. And I told Layla if she could send her part to me via email. I asked her if she wanted hers to be sent via email too. I asked a couple of times and she said no. I was just making sure because amino quality really drops low and I use a higher, I think it's called resolution or something, or quality, because the canvas is a bit big. Here's an example of what the quality in amino looks like versus the actual quality. And I wanted mine sent via email because it's clearer, but she didn't want that. She left twice actually. She left the chat twice, the private chat, and then she went on our chat, the group public chat. I asked her why, but then for some reason she started to get mad and snapped. And I didn't like that. I got mad, but I didn't kick her yet. I only kicked her when she got mad at everyone else for some reason, and it was pretty rude. It wasn't the first time she's actually snapped. This is actually one of those many times that she has. So I kicked her and I talked to her about it in PMs, but then suddenly she was starting to guilt trip me with some old screenshots from months ago. And I didn't buy those because those aren't really important. I don't care about past pictures or past moments. Unless if you still behave like this really rudely up until now, I don't really care about those past moments. And she got mad throughout the way of the chat. There's some screenshots for you to see. And she then left and blocked me. I didn't know she blocked me until a friend of mine said that she was blocked. So I checked and I was blocked too. And I then told others that I couldn't chat Layla because I was blocked. And then they said just block her. And I was like, okay. Because we were all noticing this behavior and pattern, so I thought it was the right thing to do. Until I actually found a video about it. I tried talking to well, actually no, I didn't find the video first. LPS cat actually was harassing me outside of Mino. I didn't notice because I never checked my chats outside the community. But when I saw, I was not really. I was actually a bit concerned and a bit down because of it. But I was also suspicious of how she knew so fast. It was probably several minutes after my disagreement with Layla. And so that's when the harassment started taking place and how she keeps on talking bad about me. Then after that, she started also attacking others for some reason. I don't know why. And when Layla started making those videos, I was like, okay, this is not the whole truth. And then when I look at the comments, people were actually siding with her without knowing the full story. I said my parts in the comments, but there was these certain people who were against me for speaking out my part when Layla wasn't really saying much about the whole thing until the end of her recent video about the apology and the truth. I'm not sure if that's actually the truth. It sounded more like a guilt trip. And also to let you know, the audio you're about to hear was recorded a few days back. So she might have changed while I wasn't, checking. I've already seen one of her recent streams, and she said she is sorry, but because it's more out in the public, I'm not sure if she's actually sorry. Again, please do not attack Layla for doing this or being like this. She's still young, but I want you to just be concerned or just watch out for her. So, yeah, just listen.
Hey guys, I just have something to say. First, I will apologize. Then I will tell you everybody the truth about LPS cat. Try to not be quiet. I'm very sorry what I did, Mio, because I couldn't control myself from causing dramas. After I was actually banned in a partnership with Mio, I felt upset and angry. I really wish I should punch something so hard. And then I felt so scared and lonely about my friends. If I come back to partnership with Mio, everyone will say, "Oh look, it's Layla, the liar queen who always lies."
Alright, we never really called you Layla the liar queen. That was uncalled for, and you don't have to make up those kind of stuff. 2, you kind of lied about not being the harassing account that was basically harassing everyone back in 2020 to 2021. So technically it does count as you lying, and what you're saying on your videos and how you say them is kind of lying too. You don't really tell everyone the truth, especially in your videos. You just make vent videos, but you don't exactly explain anything, and you don't tell them the truth. So that's basically lying. And you didn't have to lie. You could have just told everyone the truth, that you're LPS cat or that you just want attention, but it's still lying because you used an alternate identity and you just went and harassed your friends, which is not great.
Well, and there would be very angry and then banned me again.
Why wouldn't they ban someone who has been harassing users in the community for months? Now that they know that you're the same person that was harassing others, of course they'd ban you.
If I return again, they would ban me.
I don't see a problem with that.
It would be like, oh, we should ban you again because you always lie and always causing drama.
Okay, to clarify this part, yes, you lied, but you are also harassing others, making others uncomfortable. You're also threatening us. You said that we should die and die in a hole. You also threatened suicide and to kill yourself, which is why you were another like the sole purpose of you getting banned.
If it was my birthday, it'd say like, happy birthday, Layla, you turned 13, you're happy. They're like, happy birthday, I hope no one buys you presents for you, you liar.
Oh my gosh, I didn't know it was your birthday or your birthday coming, and no one said that. No one said not to get you presents or anything. No one called you because you're a liar and such. That was all your own words. None of us said that. But still, happy early birthday! Happy early birthday!
I felt so sad. I felt anything like, I felt I don't have much happiness inside of me anymore. I felt like it's all gone and disappeared. It's the end of my life. My second social media of Amio is done for good. Oh my gosh. I think okay, maybe just click this message. I'm sorry for doing this. I think I have bipolar disorder. What exactly bipolar disorder is? Bipolar disorder is when you like happy, like, or calm, chill, like ha ha ha, and then until when you get so angry and mad or upset or feelings you go insane. I think that's called. I think it's called. Wait, I'm sorry. I'm very sorry. But it's still. Well, I think that's a part of the story because I think I actually kind of have one. I mean, like happy till very angry during these dramas.
Bipolar disorder, also known as manic depression, it's a mental illness that brings severe and high and low moods and change in sleep, energy, thinking, and behavior. People who have bipolar disorder can have periods in which they feel overly happy and energized, and other periods of feeling very sad, hopeless, and sluggish. I'm not sure if this is legit true though. I don't know what's going on in your personal life, but bringing this in, I'm not sure what to say about it. Also, not to mention, you said only during dramas. I think this actually involves daily life activities.
Until one day, I was having an art trade with Paintress, aka Stress Mom.
Yeah, you're basically the reason why I'm stressed right now.
And when she asked me an email, I kind of get so literally uncomfortable. I thought she was going to hack my account. So I say no, thanks. And then she kept saying, and then she just told me, do you want to show me before high quality or no? And then I would quickly leave the.
Okay, this is the part where the drama started. She was the one who came to me for an art trade, and I asked her if she wanted hers in like a different quality, like via email and such. Well, I asked her several times just to make sure if she didn't want it like that, if she wanted the quality Amino gives, or you know, clear version through email, Gmail, because that's better. I personally want my part being sent through Gmail because I hate amino quality. I hate how it downgrades it, and I also hate how it makes your drawings blurred, which is why I wanted sent via email. And also, the mention of hacking is really unrealistic. I'm only 15, turning 16 in a few days or something. I don't even know how to hack, which is hilarious because she accuses me of hacking despite I knowing her for a year already. I never hacked, never has done hacking. If I hacked, it's mostly for getting free apps and such when you can't pay for it. Yes, I'm broke. Don't make fun of me. And she's making such a big fuss when I also insisted that why not just make a fan account or a random account just to send me that part if you're uncomfortable using your main account. And she just left the private chat, and I was like, okay, why did she leave? I was confused and I was worrying, cause I know Layla is somewhat a sensitive person, but I didn't think that she'd actually leave like that. She didn't say anything, she just left.
The private chat. During Just Mom's chat, I got very angry for saying why I yelled because because I don't want to share my email address, you fool. As I said that, she gets so probably upset.
Who wouldn't be mad by, when your friend, the friend that you thought was the kind, the soft, angelic one, calls you a fool just for asking why you left in the private chat? It does upset me a lot.
And kicks me out of chat. The last thing I said or you said before I was kicked, I was like, shut up. And it was not really happy about me. They said, I'm tired of Layla coming back in chats back and forth over and over. We should let her be out of the chat. I got so angry that I started to make so many events about my channel, about Amio and stuffs. And I told Stress when I have one last chance to go back to her chat. And I was like, I promise, be good, girl. I promise I won't lie. I promise. And then she's like, okay, I will let you go back to my chat. Without saying, okay, just promise don't you dare do anything bad. It said it was happy. It was very upset with me. It's just mom, and it's just mom let me be the host. And anyone who's saying kick Layla out of the chat now or ban her, I get nervous. I'm saying I'm sorry, please forgive me. But they didn't apologize. They kicked me out of chat. I felt
One, Layla, they don't owe you an apology. You owe them an apology because of what you did. You harassed them, you lied to them, you were also attacking them, you're telling them to kill themselves. Do I have to remind you of that for so many times? And another reason is why I made you the host is because you threatened to kill yourself. You told me that about your happiness and such and depression, but the main reason why I made you be host was because you said you'd kill yourself. And I was like, okay, she wants to kill herself. She doesn't get inside the chat. I'll give it to her instead. She can have it. I don't want my chat anymore if it's going to be this toxic and the main source of where drama is coming from. Why not let her have it? Besides, let's see how she likes it. Everyone else saying that they want you out, well, they actually have the right to say that because you were really awful to them. You lied. You were cussing at them, lying to them, tricking them to think that you're a good person when you were also the sole reason why they're so stressed, why they're upset, why they're so tired. I think you're more of a hypocrite. Asking for an apology from them is very in the wrong of where you're from what's happening right now. Yeah, you can be mad at me, but most of it's on you. And also, I gave you more than one chance. What the hey happened to all the other chances I gave you back even before 2021? I let you be back even after you sent death, suicide text in this chat. You were spamming, remember? Just because I don't have the screenshots of back then doesn't mean I don't remember it. You even tricked multiple people in a different group. I remember you made multiple different group chats. You invited different people. You said that I kicked you for no reason. You made them believe that me and Lindsay were the bad people when it was all because of a challenge. What the hey? I'm not gonna mention all the other dramas because they weren't as big as the one you did. But I also don't want this video to get too long. So don't talk to me like I never gave you a chance. I gave you a ton of chances. Mainly because I'm excusing you for your age. I said, oh, Layla's just 12. Yeah, I shouldn't have done that. I should have just banned you from the chat immediately.
Very angry what Stressmon did. She probably tricked me. And then I talked with Lindsay about I'm very sorry. But Lindsay probably didn't apologize.
Lindsay doesn't owe you an apology. You owe her an apology after all the pressure and work and stress you put her through with art trades and with commissions and with requests. Oh my gosh, that's a lot. And it's really concerning of everyone else in the chat because they keep on asking, hey Linz, are you okay? Or are you okay or fine? But she mainly says she's stressed. She's stressed because of the work and being reminded 24/7. Look, I know you like to be her friend and such, but the way you're putting it is really toxic. Even now it's toxic. And I don't really like it when you just mentioned her out of the blue like this. I only mentioned Lindsay is because she was the host, and you were also guilt tripping her, by the way. I should have mentioned that too. You were guilt tripping her because she didn't you were guilt tripping her because you didn't even went to third place, and that was pretty low. I know you said you want to change because of that, but remembering it, it was pretty bad.
And then she something said to me. She said, do you have a second account, Layla? Are you hiding something? And I was very suspicious. She said, try to show you other accounts and tell me the truth. And then I got so nervous. Alright guys, here comes the truth. Please come on, please just don't you dare get mad. I am LPS Cat 100. I'm sorry. I'm very sorry. The reason why it was her was I always actually hated myself. I always traced everyone's art. I was so angry at everyone that I yelled at everyone and start swearing. The worst thing I did was doing the middle finger and saying the N-word. That was the very worst thing I ever did. I felt literally so nervous. I talked to myself, what have I done? What am I doing? Oh my god. Oh my god. I felt so scared. Finally, I told everyone, please just tell everyone that I'm just coming and don't let everyone to ban me, please. And then she said, okay. Instead, she wouldn't let everyone ban me. She said, Layla is LPS Cat 100, and please try to ban her. And they banned me and have she be a Mio.
Okay, I'm not sure if you know this, but most of us already were thinking if you were that account. You know, the one that harassing us, telling us to kill ourselves and such. I also wanted to kill myself at some point because of this, because it's stressful. But we were kind of suspecting it because that account that you had, Layla, the one that keeps on attacking us, it's somehow active the same time as you are, and it somehow knows everything. And whenever there's like a whiteboard that's only open in the chat inside the community, your hater is somehow there too, which is really getting us sus about you. You're pretty sus when every time that account is mentioned. And another thing is that the background you made, the story you made for that account of why she hates you was kind of believable, but at the same time, on how you became like friends and such was pretty also sus. So I don't blame Lindsay. She did the right thing on actually telling the creators, the ones that are supposed to keep everyone safe, the people who are responsible for the safety of the community, and they are meant to kick anyone who is harassing, who is sending death threats in the community because they don't want, people to be unsafe and such. Yeah, that was pretty much well deserved. Also, here's some screenshots of it.
And then I was sad. And then I felt so much betrayal of Lindsay saying that. Also, we had our training private PM.
Again, there was no reason for you to mention this, and wow, another art trade, amazing. Actually, I'm not so surprised by how you two just art trade like that. Yet you are so uncomfortable when I just asked you to send your part via email because email quality sucks.
And I thought like Lindsay can trust me, but she probably betrayed just like Stress Mom.
More like you betraying us. You've been harassing us for so long. We trusted you for so long. We thought you were like the innocent bab that can't defend herself. But I was wrong. And what you got was pretty much justified by the actions you've caused.
And then I felt so lonely. And I went very unhappy for a few days, for probably weeks. I don't know. And then I felt no happiness inside me. And I just don't, my thoughts feeling is suicidal thoughts, but I just don't want.
Yeah, you said this a few times before. Even like last year, you said you killed yourself, but you didn't. So I'm pretty not so concerned about these things you're saying anymore. But then again, I'm happy that you're not going to kill yourself. But really, everyone's been telling you to get actual help that is not on the internet. Please look for someone you care for, your mom or dad, or maybe someone you're rather close with, because this is not healthy, and looking for attention on the internet is not going to give you any sense of comfort. Please just look for help that isn't on the internet.
To die. I promise. And I just been saying I'm sorry. And everyone didn't apologize. They said stop being a liar. You better not lie or else you shouldn't delete a meal for good. I felt very hated.
Haha, you've made actually a lot of apology videos, so it's really hard to believe if you're telling the truth or not, considering you're also spamming please forgive me when you've done it again. This isn't the first drama that you've done. I don't think this might be the last drama you'll be doing, but there have been so many accounts of us saying like, oh, okay, we forgive you and such. We can't forgive you right now or ever if this keeps on happening. You have to take responsibility of what you did. You can't just say I'm sorry and then move on and do it again. That's what you basically did in the last few dramas. And I can't really blame them. They've been there longer than I have, and they've dealt with you longer than I did. I'm just basically the last straw of what you pulled. So please, stop saying that they should apologize to you and that they won't forgive you. It's basically they're just tired of hearing your hollow words. If you really want to apologize, please do it properly and not always posting on social media, because that thing is only between several people, not the whole world to see. It's on public, Layla. We are very uncomfortable with how carefree you are sharing this information. Like, this all started with an art trade. Seriously. You didn't have to go this far.
I feel so dumb about everybody. I shouldn't listen to them. I shouldn't art trade with stress mom.
This is like blaming a rat for eating the last cookie in the jar of the top shelf. Anyways, Layla, you should have listened. They were literally giving you better advice. They were actually helping you. They were sending you help for a very long time, may I say. And also, if you didn't want to art trade with me, why did you ask in the first place? And this quickly could have been avoided if you would follow my advice or instruction and just saying, okay, I will just make another account, send it through you to there, and we're done. You didn't have to do any of the making events and stuff. We're just done. You could have just made another account since you knew how to make an account. You could have just done that instead. None of this was needed. You didn't have to go through all this. Neither did I have to go through all this. No one had to go through all this. You could have just listened, made another account, send it through me to there, and this wouldn't have exploded.
What am I doing in my entire life? I wish I could go back to 2020 when everything is just happy.
No one was happy in 2020. Everyone was in lockdown. Everyone was in pandemic. What was so happy about 2020?
Everyone saying internet is dangerous. They were right. Because everybody knows I'm just Cat 100 and they started hating me so much. They telling me, Layla, stop lying. You are a Kiss Cat 100. So please don't you dare lie. And then I felt just nothing. So I felt nothing but an evil person. I was the monster for a whole time.
Yeah, you are basically a liar because you have a long history of lying up until like recently now. And I don't blame them for getting mad at you, for very mad at you actually. I don't allow bullying, but what you did to them was really not good. And it was not something someone can just say, oh, this is fine. Harassment is not okay. And also name calling and all those things that you said to them. They have their own fare of what you said. I only have the screenshots I personally have with you, Layla, and the LPS cat. I don't know what they have in their DMs, but they've been in that war zone with your other account for so long. So I guess they have more than what I can show. So, Layla, you can't really blame them for hating you. And I can't say that you deserve that hate because I wasn't that long staying in Amino like they have. They stayed longer. I don't know if I can say their hate is justified, but with the relationship you had with them, I can say that it's their own emotions, their own feelings towards you, and I can't change that. Only you can and they can. That's not my problem. It's yours.
Time. just want to say I'm sorry for everything that I did. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I promise I won't break every rule. I promise I won't lie. I promise I will never betray everyone. I promise I won't trace. I promise I will never break any promises. I promise I will try not to try if there was an email address. I promise I will never do anything bad. I used to trace everyone's art probably back 2019.
Who said you traced? Who mentioned you traced? I didn't know you traced. Why was this mentioned?
You may see where it's looking. Ooh, they look kind of very good. But I actually traced your videos I made. And my new art style is heavily inspired by Lindsay. I was to trace her art style. I was trying to make it heavily inspired. I was trying to be happy. It reached my goal. Now I failed. Now everyone hate me.
This is another time I'm gonna mention this. I don't hate you. I'm just irritated and annoyed. And I can't really help you much with the others. It's pretty much up to them if they hate you or not, but you can't just assume that they hate you.
Me. So if you hate me and going to subscribe me, go ahead and make a rant of me. Go ahead, tell me I'm the stupid idiot who always causing the drama. If you're still a fan and still like me, thank you. You're my favorite person. You're my favorite friend.
This is one of those guilt tripping cards, and I've been through people who've guilt tripped me before. There also was this I know what guilt tripping looks like and what it is. And what she just said sounds like guilt tripping, because it's basically saying if you cook me food, you're my favorite person. But if you hate me because I've caused drama and harassment to people online, basically doing cyberbullying, and you don't like me doing that, then we're not friends. I don't want to talk to you anymore. I'm gonna make a video about you, and also for most of my subscribers who is more than this person, because I was caught. That's basically what you sound like. And there were people who had to come out from the Amino app to talk to you in the video. There were so many. There were people who were trying to defend me because I was right for kicking you. You were pretty much just doing a lot of wrong things. And people who are subscribed to you thinking that you were the victim when they have no idea what's going on, nor do you ever show any screenshots or tell them what was happening. That was basically guilt tripping and manipulation. So I wasn't okay with that. And pointing this out, for anyone who doesn't want to be tricked or guilt tripped or manipulated, please ask the side of both stories and see which is more accurate or who's telling the truth, and try to look for the source if you really are invested on what's happening. There are only a few users who actually asked me what was going on. I sent them screenshots, a lot of screenshots. And there were also some people from Instagram who asked what was happening, and I showed them screenshots too. And it was enough to prove them that, oh wow, Amino is toxic. What the hey? Thank goodness I'm not there. And I also wish that too. So please, Layla, stop saying if you hate me and stuff, and don't call yourself names, because it just makes things uncomfortable. It's like you're saying that your subscribers are responsible for your mental health and they're responsible for your happiness and depression. That's just putting on weight on strangers that you don't know. Please stop asking your fans that and stop telling them that. They shouldn't worry about your happiness because your happiness comes from your own choices and what you do. It's your choice to be happy. I just don't like it when people say it's their responsibility for their own emotions. It's just weird and horrible.
Everybody thinking that Layla's faking her depression. Stop faking, you liar. But in real life, I felt so much sadness inside of me. I just don't know what to do anymore. So there. Will you guys forgive me what I ever did in the past of 2019?
I'm not sure if you're faking your depression or not. I'm not sure if anything was real either. I'm not sure anymore because this all just happened because of an art trade. And I forgive you, but at the same time, I also don't want to talk to you from now on. Dealing with you is really stressful. And I've talked to you about this before in DMs. Actually, I'm just gonna put a lot of screenshots because I don't really want to. I'm actually gonna make it in a separate video, and everything else you just said about depression and stuff, I'm not sure if I can take it seriously anymore. It's hard when you rarely show any proof, especially with what happened. I can't say you're telling the truth or not. I can just make up from my own perspective and from my personal thoughts. If you really are depressed, please seek help. Don't dump it on the internet for everyone to see. There are hundreds of people, your subscribers, will see it. And it's not something that they can do to help rather than just text nice words and emojis. You have to get professional help if you really do feel depressed. That's all I can give you. Nothing else. Also, can you stop asking me to ask the leaders to unban you? I am not a curator, nor am I a leader. So please, stop asking me and stop pressuring me to do things that you want. It's painful and stressful. Also, please stop talking to me because after all this, I want to be left alone. Please stop making another video off of this drama because I don't want a lot of people knowing what happened, and I'm sure your followers also doesn't want a lot of people to know what happened or the drama that happened. They don't want you to be seen as a problematic person. So please, after this, don't talk to me and don't just block me on Amino. Please. Thank you. This is actually edited after I finished the video, and I found this, and wow, really nice. Why are you mad at her? Just asking. Anyways, thank you for watching. I really hate this drama. Please let it end and stop making videos about it.